Hey everybody, this is Peter Palmiotti, Human Studio, and this is Making Comics and Art 168. And I have a co-star that actually I've been like neck to neck doing one thing after another. But I'll set you up next time because StreamYard has a function to where you can also like um, control comments as they come in, or
Oh,
do
that'll be good.
do stuff. Yeah, like
Yeah, that'd be handy.
yeah. So we'll set that up. But yeah, I've just been running from one thing to another today. Um, so this is I've been working on this earlier, um, but I'm not going to work on this during the show. But it's mostly done. I got mostly the face, the comb, and a couple lines on the figure.
Mhm.
Uh, then I got to erase and make sure everything's tight. But I'll be working on Designated, which hopefully is here somewhere. Oh, maybe it's up in my other pile. Um, so this is funny. I'm inking this cover for Global Frequency, but I already inked this in Blue Line, and this is the actual pencils. Um, so I'm making a cover twice, which is something I've never done before.
That's different.
Uh, yeah.
Thought
Oh,
that
I
was
think.
kind of contrary to the point.
Well, I mean, they just want it for their personal collection to put in
Oh,
a frame together or something. Actually, the piece I'm going to ink is in my scanner, of course, because I scanned it for the cover. And here we go. So I just did the borders on this previously and a couple of black spots. I was hanging out with Zoe previously, and she said, "You inked the boobs," and that's correct. That's
yes, you did. You inked the boobs.
yes, because
You know what's
there's
on your
very
note?
little, yeah, very little black areas on this page. There's more than I've done, but that's usually where it starts sometimes. But I want to show off something that I'll be sharing through my socials and whatnot, and especially on my Kickstarter page, which you'll see why in a second. But I got this in the mail today, and this is the first
Ooh,
ever
nice.
retro merch.
I like it.
Yeah, so going through Threadless, there's some cat hair on it already, of course. But
You have it's gonna happen.
hey, Mike Jimmy, welcome. I was on Mike's show earlier today, so you can go
Very
check
cool.
out his channel and watch us chit chat. Um,
I was on
so
making
yeah,
comics. Oh no, making
yeah,
Star Wars earlier. So yeah,
nice.
literally just got off that podcast. So
Oh, awesome.
hmm.
Yeah, I'm really excited, and I want to offer this to the people that backed my book already. So I'm going to make a Kickstarter update and put a link there for those that already pledged and might be interested in picking up a shirt with the logo on it. That's as close as I understand that those will be the official red and purple colors, kind of sort of. Purple is the hardest to get right. Like
Yep.
it looks one way online, it looks a different way when printed, but I'll be dealing with that as I go, I'm sure. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. Zoe even helped me tweak the logo just a little bit. There were slight imperfections, so it looks even better than it did previously. Um, and yeah, it's just been a highly busy day, and I got so much to do and so many different deadlines. But one of the things um, I haven't been working on lately is this book, which is designated, and I even made a new cover format for the sort of change of focus on my channel. Will be on this book for the months ahead. Uh, Considering it's technically 5 issues, and I got 1 issue done. So I'll be working on it for a couple of months at least. But I'll be giving retro updates and progress. I was hoping to get some things done this month, but it's been just nuts as far as like the production and whatnot. But I'll be diving into that stuff shortly. I'll probably finish the last page this weekend, maybe, hopefully, fingers crossed. But life and work and all that.
Life, work. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what this work thing is.
Yeah.
My work thing yesterday was go get prodded by people at a hospital. Oh, it was so much fun.
No. I don't envy you.
No, I have the fun thing of for some reason my veins don't like to give up blood anymore.
Yeah.
It's very annoying.
My mom was in the hospital for many years. Both my parents have passed away at this point, but and that became an issue with her. And yeah, it's horrible. It's like your whole arms are all bruised up and poked, and yeah.
Yep. I mean, it's basically from years of getting infusions. So
Yeah.
the veins just have a hard time taking it. I mean, all I drink is water, so eat that.
Yep.
And unfortunately, I'm not doing anything fun for drugs, so I can't blame that.
Right. But yeah, we just joined here on this, on StreamYard, and you asked about a topic. It's like, usually I make up a title and go with that as sort of a theme. It's loosely based, And
Well,
today,
this is going to be a regular show. We need topics.
Yeah. So today's is intention, and if you look it up in the dictionary, it also means plan. And since it is now, well, the 2nd of December, I'm trying to wrap my head around what I can accomplish this month, with all the various things I got going on. So me personally, I want to get as much done as possible on retro, but I have obligations like this book. I have to at least make some decent progress on it. I got a bunch of covers for different people, one of which I'm going to have some friends of mine on, Gary Edmond and Sammy Flores, who are doing the first ever NFT comic, and they want me to do a cover for their book. So I have to start that probably tonight and finish it off tomorrow. Gary's the artist, and he's been doing pretty simplistic covers, so I'm not going to go insane. Uh, I kind of have a layout in mind, and I'll just sketch it out and just go to town without too much fanfare. So I get that done in time. But yeah, that would be fun. And in return, he'll do a cover for me at some point. He was like, "I'll do a retro cover," and I'm like, "Retro is my baby." Like, the my friend who penciled the first issue, he did a cover for the first issue, but above and beyond that, I'm going to be doing the covers. So,
I told you to do an alternate for you.
Well, I'm not doing alternates, at least.
Oh, you're not. I see.
Yeah, I am really set in just doing one cover for each book. Maybe like when I do collections of the various books, I'll do a specific cover for that, but I don't consider that an alternate cover. It's just
I'll do a pinup for you then.
A trade cover, like you mentioned, I definitely want you to do a piece. I have a lot at this point, for a book that does not yet exist. I have a lot of fan art, some of which I'll try to put in the first issue. But I also will have a collection of prints that will be part of the first issue too. But I'll be looking towards issue 2 and getting some stuff for that. Let's see. I had one person. Oh, Rich wants to do a piece for next issue because the villain of issue 2, who is called Button Man, will be the likeness of my brother Jimmy. And I've told this story before, but years and years and years ago, Jimmy penciled a story for Marvel Comics Presents with Ghostwriter, and he asked me if I would be willing to have him take pictures of me to use my likeness as one of the characters in the story. And he did that, and when it was published, I found out that the character that had my likeness was a bum. So I asked my brother's permission to use his likeness as one of the characters in my book, and
nice.
So he's going to be a villain.
Nice.
For issue 2, and Rich was like, "That's pretty funny," and he wants to do a pinup with Retro and Jimmy as the villain. So
that's great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I support this. That's brotherly love for you.
Oh yeah. No, it's gonna be a lot of fun. So what have you been up to other than the hospital and podcasts?
Hang on. Cat wants to scratch a chair.
Oh.
Alison does not want Cat to scratch chair.
Of course.
Actually, I should share my screen. Actually working on a piece. Working on this.
Okay.
Basically, I'm testing colors and seeing what I like.
Right. Nice. Yeah, I really like it.
Pops. But yeah, it's a D&D character that I hope to play at some point. So, that and anything else I'm really working on? messing around with my Ghost Rider piece for a bit. I want to work more on some nightmare stuff, but I'm waiting until we have a bit more. So
Right. Yeah. So how's it go down? Because like my head's been everywhere else, but I will check out the folder of stuff. So Chuck is going to script. Is that what's happening? Or
basically, Chuck and I
yeah.
are co-plotting it out because
Okay.
I know the world, and I made up the lead, and I know the other characters pretty good. So I pitched him an idea. He's scripting it. So
Right.
we have an outline of the first 3 issues. I mean, I could theoretically probably create the entire thing just on the outline.
Right.
Then I'd need him to script it from that. Um, hmm, hmm. Oh, thanks, Mike. I appreciate that. Yeah, I use a lot of um, texture for my for a lot of my stuff to give it that. I like that manga look and old school black and white book with the zipatone.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's
Yeah.
the
Make
loose
it even
plan.
bigger.
Yeah, so basically right now is one of the cool things about using the colors that I'm doing with this is I'm calling them flats. They don't have to be because I just have the layer set to multiply the coloring layer I'm working on. So it's basically takes all the gray into account for it, and it darkens it, so I can use the same color green for a lot of this, and it textures it pretty good.
He says, "Ain't nothing wrong with that. Big fan of it myself. Though I rarely use it."
Like the nightmare piece is a little bit different when I did that one. I mean, I definitely have textures in the pages and stuff that I was doing that I had submitted into Magpie and things, but I'm probably going to go more just for a cell shaded look when I do the colors for it
Right.
because I like cartoons.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cell shaded, maybe with a
Definitely.
little bit of a watercolory feel.
That would be nice.
Yeah, I'll have to do some color tests to see what I want to do, but I'm leaning towards cell shading. I have a cat that's taking all my attention. Yes.
Yeah. When I stepped outside to get my mail, I have a cat house outside, just like a plastic container. We cut a hole in, filled it up with hay and styrofoam on the inside. So if the cats are outside and it's like free or raining or just horrible out, they can go in the house. And my Clea, her butt was sticking out. Like usually she's in the back of it, and I barely see her. And I was like, that's weird. And then she came out because she heard me. And then my other cat came out of there. It was like, oh, they were both in there. That's
awesome.
Yeah. And it's like, oh, they're being sweet to each other. That's nice.
I got one on my bed and the other one's roaming around. Here, if I ever got another webcam, I would set up a cat cam.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, when I was on the Mike show earlier, like he was showing me his cat during the show. And it's a really cutie.
It's because cats rock.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Not a day goes by where, I'm not talking about cats with somebody.
Yeah, that makes sense. I know that feeling.
But yeah, so back on topic, like, yeah, I definitely really want to get a handle on my workload and exactly what I'm accomplishing this month, because it easily gets out of hand and delayed if I don't keep on top of it. And I want to really start structuring my days better, because I want to be utterly aware of progress I'm making, and not just take it for granted like I sometimes do. Like, as long as I'm busy, I'm making progress. But I want to be more attuned to like what kind of progress I'm making. And
Yeah, that makes perfect sense to me.
uh, totally. Uh,
Shelby is your is my squeaky. It's awesome. Y'all need a
yeah,
cat cam. Yes, we do.
we all need a cat cam. Cat manager. Welcome, EJB. Always good to see you. And yeah, his cat's name is Shelby.
Yes. This is my pain in the ass.
There you go.
That is Hobbs.
He's a cutie.
Hobbs. Hobbs, you gonna show everyone your ass. Got it.
Cutie.
Yep.
As they run away.
He likes to sit in my lap on his terms. So.
Yeah.
I guarantee I'll get the other ones.
I have a small art table next to me, and I put one of my towels down on top of that, and they stay pretty tame as long as they're on something.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's a trick I learned from a lot of freak out moments. It's like,
yep,
why are you always trying to get on top of me? Get off me! Get off my artwork! Get off my pages!
Yep. Oh, I had one chewing on some of my artwork the other day. That would be you. So that was Hobbs. He's my tiger.
Yeah.
And
funny.
He's also my logo. Is the cat in my logo is based on him. So
right, of Alley Cat Comics.
Yep. If I ever do a second printing, I will for something I will put Rocket's logo on. Rocket will be the cat on
it. You're like the second person I know that has a cat named Rocket besides myself.
Yep.
I don't know if you know Ryan Wynn, but he has a cat named Rocket.
I know the name.
He's an Anchor. He's got a book through Alterna. He's working on his own book called, what is it? Thunder something. Thunderhammer, something like that. Yeah.
Turn that layer off, you can see it.
Yeah, there you go. It's cute.
Put that layer back on. Gives it my textured look. Oh,
Yeah, I got to remember also to put your links. If you're going to be my co-host, and you should put your links down below.
yeah, that would be helpful. Link my You are being a brat. Yes, you. Oh, you're running away now. You know what? Pick you up. Oh. That's something. Okay, good. Okay. So, there's the other one causing trouble. Oh, yeah, you. I'm talking about you.
Mike Jeremy says one of the goodies on my campaign will be a print of Shelby's back of her head thanks to a recent stream. I shall call it my webcam, not yours.
Yours. Yeah, that definitely sounds like a cat. Hmm. No. You want to be on TV, do you, Rocket? But you don't want to be on TV, is that it? Is that it? Ha! Got you. Ha! Man, this is Rocket.
Yeah, he's a cutie.
Yep, he's my little tuxedo.
Both of your cats. Yeah.
Oh, you
Tuxedos
think
are so
you can get
hilarious.
I see how it is. He's like, Mommy has her hair down. I shall eat it.
Did fun.
Yep, because, he likes to chew on Mommy's hair. And when it's in a ponytail and he can get at it, it's like, oh, it's heaven.
Yeah. I don't have that challenge.
Yep. Fair.
But I got plenty of toys for them. And of course, any laundry I got laying, yeah, any laundry I got laying around is fair game.
Yep.
So previously, when I posted like progress on designated, meow, I hear you. I incorrectly named the artist, I think Jay, and it's actually Jade. So the penciler's name is Jade Smith. And this is the one and only book he'll ever do. Like he's I guess he wanted to do a comic at one point, but this satisfied his needs and he went on to other things. I'm not even sure what, but he's really good. I really like his work, and it'd be really great to get this printed as a graphic novel one day. So, I mean, that's some people choose a careers outside of comics because, frankly, most things make better money, or it's less hassle, less work.
Well, does what I always say about making a small fortune in comics? Be sure to start with a large one.
Yep. So true. Meow.
Yep. Yeah, no one cares, Rocket.
my Rocket's a talker too. It's more like a sad meow. Meow.
Yeah, he probably wants me to feed him or something like that. Where it's not
Oh
difficult.
man, you gotta feed your cats? Wow, what a hassle.
Yeah, it's annoying. You know, guys, I think there's a mouse up there that you can go get. Pretty sure there's a mouse. Uh, so you should definitely go get the mouse. You are slacking in your duties.
Mike says, pretty babies. And says,
We do. Oh, the chat's siding.
Rocket.
The chat is siding with you.
Oh, sweet baby. Feed me, mommy, feed me.
Yes, local cat has never been fed in their entire life, says local cat. Yep. That's why he's fat. Actually, he's not, but he's heavy.
Yeah.
He weighs over 10 pounds. I think it was like 15 or something. It's a heavy cat.
Nice. Yeah, my biggest one is 10 pounds. I weighed him recently. That's my rocket is 10 pounds. But I should weigh Ripley. Ripley is smaller, but she's denser. So she probably weighs a little more.
That was pathetic.
Oh. Aww. You the baby.
I'll tell you what, I'll compromise.
Treats? Oh,
yep. Actually running out, I gotta get more. Well, I was planning on doing food shopping tomorrow.
Yeah, I didn't go yesterday, so I'm going tonight. Although I did get some cat food, some wet food. I have plenty of dry, but they love the wet food.
I got plenty of cat food. That's something I never run out of. I also have like subscriptions to Amazon and stuff to fill it, so
right.
I basically don't go to stores.
I should do that really, because I'm just getting the same thing over and over.
I mean, when I do my grocery shopping, I use like Instacart. So I pick up place, they deliver it to me, and it's better. Since I'm immunocompromised, I have to be extra cautious.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. Like I'm in a small town in Kentucky, and only in the last year, like Walmart and Kroger have started where you can shop online and they'll take it out to your car. So you still got to drive to the place, but you could pretty much save time on what you're ordering, like instead of walking around for an hour or whatever.
Yep.
So that's pretty cool. I haven't I haven't done it myself, but
yeah, I've been doing it now. If you better, well, I did a lot of my shopping online before that, and just having things delivered because I don't have the energy to actually shop.
Right.
Which, let's just say that I have to like turn in my girl card for not being able to shop. Just saying. So. But hey,
well, I like to go in and get out. It's like
yep,
know exactly what I want and just get it and be done.
Yes, men do not understand the fine art of shopping.
Well, it's like when I have extra money, I like to take my time, but otherwise it's like, well, what am I hanging around for? Just to see more stuff I can't get?
No, it's about spending money you don't have. So. house.
I do plenty
And
of
this is
that.
why I
Trust me.
don't get credit cards.
Yeah, yeah.
I am very proud to say I have like no debt. So
That,
one of the very few people in this world who can say they have like no debt. Like my
you
total
are
amount of debt
absolutely
right now
correct.
is probably under $1,000. So, and that's just a couple of bills I gotta pay.
I just got bills to pay, but I also got bills to pay.
Yeah. I did. Then I got rid of them all. So I sold a magic card. They gave me a crap ton of money for it, and I paid off everything.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, I hear that's what a lot of illustrators crave is to do a magic card.
yeah, I've heard that. Um, my so I played it when it first came out, so I still have like all of the old cards that are worth a shitload of money. So
Right.
I sold one and
Ah,
got a shitload of money.
yes.
I had to like go through an escrow service.
Mm. For some reason, I thought you were talking about like doing the art on one. But...
No, I'm not that cool.
Not with the
My
cool
style,
kids.
I don't think they would hire me for my style. It's too cartoony. Like I don't have your typical painterly fantasy style. I think I would have an easier time getting like a
Right,
Hearthstone card or something like that because Blizzard tends to be more stylized.
right. Yeah. Well, and it's like companies always want something different. Sometimes, I know they have their brand, but
Yeah, it's like if Marvel hired me, I think they would put. I think they could put me on a book like Spider-Man if they trusted me on a book like Spider-Man because the
right.
cartoony thing kind of works.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely. Then they also have like Spidey Adventures or
yeah.
whatever random title.
Yep. I don't really care what they put me on as long as they paid me. So
Yeah. But then what I was making back in the '90s is better pay than what they're paying people now.
oh yeah. Well, the '90s are very,
Yeah.
very different. The '90s was
Yeah.
yeah, it was the '90s.
Yeah. And
And we're
also they,
still feeling the crash.
yeah, they were also, back then they were experiencing bankruptcy, you know,
Yep.
like they survived it, but you know, they got bought out a couple of times.
Yep. Yeah, and they sold off a bunch of their stuff to Hollywood. And that's why we had like the X-Men
Yeah,
movies and Spider-Man movies, Blade, all that stuff.
yeah, yeah. Fantastic Four.
Yep,
Um,
FF. Which I'm staying by
yeah.
my thing with the best FF movie is The Incredibles. So,
Well, goes without saying.
yeah. Well, I'm hoping that the new FF movie will be good when they finally go and do it.
I heard, I don't know if it's true, but what's his name? John Kratzenberger and his wife might be Reed and Sue.
Oh, that'd be actually pretty cool. Yeah, I could buy that. I
Yeah,
could buy that.
that I really hope it's true.
Yeah, I
That
could
would be
definitely get
awesome.
behind that. I think this might have been easier if I just lassoed everything to begin with. Oh well.
You're such a cowboy. You want to
Yeah.
lasso everything.
Oh yeah. Let's call me Wonder Woman. My friends have been known to call me the Amazon, so why not?
There you go.
Well, I'm like 6 feet tall, so
Right. I'm
makes
just a puny
shoes.
5'10".
Well, it's like when I buy sneakers, I just buy men's sneakers. It's easier.
Right. Yeah. I look forward to buying sneakers again. I worked, a couple of times. I worked at like a local Mexican restaurant, and you got to wear special shoes so you don't slip around the whole place.
Yep.
And I got those at Walmart, and they're pretty cheap. But they're also like just comfortable, and you just slip them on, and that's all I wear now at the moment. It's like I miss sneakers, but like sneakers are 5 times as costly.
Yeah, I basically wear a pair of Nikes that I've had for since like right before the pandemic. I bought them. Since I haven't really done anything, they haven't worn out.
Yeah, yeah. I walk a lot. Maybe not as much as I used to, but I still walk a lot, and I pretty much wear out whatever I buy, regardless, within a year. It's
Yeah.
like it's probably time for me to buy another pair of these in the next month.
Yeah. Well, you're supposed to replace your sneakers like every 6 months to a year or so. It makes
Yeah.
sense. I used to walk a lot more, but then I lost a lot of my ability to walk, so
Yeah.
I don't.
I've definitely worn out so many shoes in my lifetime. Back when I was in New York, I used to walk everywhere every day. I'd be lucky if the shoes lasted 6 months.
Yeah. Well, New York City is a lot different. It's like when I was in college in Boston, technically Cambridge, um, but it's not that far from Boston. And walking everywhere, you'd wear out your shoes pretty quick.
Yeah. Around here, it's like there's not much interesting, not compared to New York. Nothing, compares to New York. But
New York is its own beast.
yeah, I was hoping for some good hiking things, but not much within town. Really have to go outside of town.
Well, that stinks.
Yeah, it's like there's barely, like there's neighborhoods with no sidewalks. It's like, what? That's strange to me.
That's strange to me, and I grew up in a small town.
Yeah, it's like,
Not every
if you're
street had
lucky,
a sidewalk, but all the main ones did.
yeah. It's like one side of some streets have a sidewalk, maybe.
There's one street that's like that in Hanover where I grew up. That it has like one side of the street has a sidewalk and the other side doesn't.
Yeah.
Which is weird because all the stores and stuff are on the other side of the street where there's no sidewalk.
Oh, that's silly. Yeah.
But I mean, you could just walk down that side of it. Just walking through the places would be fine. But I just find it funny.
Right.
It also has this huge hill that I used to shoot down on my bike, and if you weren't careful, you'd shoot right into traffic and die. So,
yeah, that's not good.
yeah,
It reminds me, like, years ago when Big Wheels was popular.
I remember
Me
those.
and my friends, we had yeah we
My
had
brother had
each
those.
each had one, and we had a big hill that ended in what was our arcade, and if you didn't stop soon enough, you'd wind up going into the arcade with your big wheel.
That's awesome. And we're here to play Pac-Man. All right.
Yeah. Watch out, coming through, can't stop.
That's
Sucky
awesome.
brakes.
You just had that like plastic brake on the one wheel.
Yeah, yeah, it's like start smoking after a second.
Oh, that's funny. Not really sure what I want to do with this.
Well, decisions is part of the process.
Ooh, I got a voicemail. And it's transcribing it.
Ah.
It's probably nothing. Half the time, the phone calls I get that leave me a voicemail aren't for me. They're for somebody else, and they have nothing important to say.
Mm. I get, most of what I get that, isn't like a couple of select friends, is your car insurance is almost due. Please call the company and make sure to make your payment. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't even own a car. I don't even have a driver's license. I'm from New York. I never got into any of that.
Yeah. Well, this one's Hi there. I'm calling you from AT&T Direct TV to let you know that your existing account is qualified for 50% off. In order, 50% off. In order to available the discount, kindly call us at, and it gives things with Pacific time. Well,
Mm.
the first thing is I'm on the East Coast, so Pacific time doesn't matter to me. Secondly, I don't have Direct TV and never have. So
Right.
I don't even have cable. Insurance is for
Yeah, my,
suckers.
my TV my
Hmm.
TV is streaming like Netflix and Amazon at the moment.
That's basically what mine is. I have Disney Plus, Netflix, Amazon, YouTube. I think I watch more YouTube than I do anything
Yeah,
else.
yeah. Watch a lot of YouTube.
Twitch. Uh,
Twitch. Do you have a favorite artist you watch on Twitch?
let's see. Person who I would typically go to is my friend. Well, my friend Rob. Granted, I've been watching him a bit more on YouTube lately. Probably my friend Ashley, who goes by Gang Feather. Um, I love her art, and she's kind of super stylized like I am. So
Nice.
I like how she creates her comics. She draws them all out by hand, then scans them to color them. But yeah, she doesn't. She doesn't ink the book. She just pencils it with a darker line, and it has a really
Right.
interesting look to it that I like.
Kitty.
Yep, yep. He's like I'm here. You're supposed to love me first above all others. I'm like no, your brother's first. You're second. That's not true. I spent more money on you than I have him. Oh, that wonderful time that you almost died on me when I got out of the hospital. That would have sucked.
No.
I was in the hospital for like a month. I come home, my cat almost dies. Oh,
No.
yep, that was $1,200.
Hmm. So I was gonna say, like most of the time, 90% of the time, where I see pencils that are like colored and printed, like without
Mhm.
an inker,
Mhm.
most of the time I don't like the way it shows up. Like it just looks not finished. And that's not because I'm an inker. That's just my
Yes, it is.
eye. Um,
Yes.
but there have been a few cases where um, where it worked effectively. One
Mhm.
example was, I don't know if you know the book Chandler. It's Jim Stranko back in the day. Um, did a book. It's detective book. I think the subtitle name is Red something. I forget now. It's been a while, but where it was like really graphic kind of drawings, and it was all done in pencil, but you really wouldn't know it because it was colored simply, and printed large initially. Like there was a digest version and a full size version. I picked up the full size version. It's just really gorgeous work, but it was
Hmm.
because of his graphic type style. Um, and what else? What else was good? Oh, I don't know if you know, in a Japanese comic called Blade of the Immortal.
Yes, I'm very
And
aware of Blade of the Immortal. That is one of my favorite
yeah,
books.
I
Uh,
didn't even,
Christopher's
I
right. Someone
wasn't
wants
even
some of those.
aware. Yeah, I wasn't even aware it's penciled.
Yep.
Oh, hey, we get more people in the chat. Sorry, I'm
Yep.
not ignoring you. I'm just working.
He's a
Um, yeah, Billy, welcome. My day is going well. I hope your day is going well too. It's good, great to see you here, buddy.
That's
And
insurances for
Christopher
suckers.
C, insurance is for suckers.
Let's see.
Seems to be
And
looking to use it. I hear this.
she is a D&D character I hope to play at some point. Her name is Yilva. She's known as the Spriggan.
And he goes, it sounds like someone wants some num nums.
Yep, he
That's
does.
okay.
He doesn't get fed for another hour. So he thinks I'll give in.
But
I
yeah, Blade and
will.
Immortal is a gorgeous, gorgeous book, and
Yes.
I'm shocked. I wasn't even aware that it's pencil. It's just printed from pencils.
Well, he does do
At least that's what I've been
some,
told. So
he does do some inks in it, but yeah, a lot of it's just pencils. Like the
yeah,
earlier issues, there was a lot more.
um,
There was more inking in it. Let's
and
see.
I was always like inspired by it because I thought it was all brushwork. It's like, oh, I feel like an idiot. But it is gorgeous work.
Yeah.
It's
No,
definitely,
his stuff is
um,
so good.
yeah.
That was supposed to close and fill.
Uh-oh.
Why isn't it working?
Because it's a program.
No, white lines there. Yeah, there's nothing on it, so I had it where I wanted it. Well, let's do this then.
So I was hoping to do 2 hours tonight, but I get things back to back, like I was mentioning earlier. So probably
So
just
you're
a
only doing an
little
hour?
over an hour.
I see how it
Yeah.
is. Gonna get rid of me after an hour. That's fine.
Yeah, I know. I'm leaving too.
Oh no, that's no excuse.
I mean,
We'll
I'll be
do
working later tonight for sure.
let's see. Honestly, it's no big deal for me tonight or anything like that. I mean, I just got off of a different show, so I don't do it very often. But when I do, it takes a lot of energy. But I was looking forward to this.
Yeah.
But I mean, we'll be back tomorrow too, right?
Well, yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, 4 o'clock, same thing, and we'll go
Mhm.
longer. Promise.
Yeah, that's
Just
fine. I'm going out with some friends
juggling a
afterwards,
lot.
so yeah, should work out. I'm going to go
Cool.
painting with some friends.
Nice.
Because girls' night painting.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep.
So I would say, like, what are your links that you want people to go check out?
Right now, you can follow me on my Twitch channel when I can actually get out and stream on it, which is alleycat _comics on Twitch. You can check out my Facebook page of alleycat comics, my Instagram, also alleycat _comics. Follow me on Twitter as Alison.d.McGlone. Because, I had to be different someplace.
Yeah. Not everybody gets lucky and has the same.
I hadn't developed the name yet for
Name
Alley Cat
everywhere.
Comics. So I made my Twitter account, so
Right.
and I just never changed it or anything.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
not that
yeah.
big of
And next time I'll make sure to put your links. Well, I'll put them in this one too when I get a chance. But yeah, people should just definitely go check out your work and check out your art.
Please do.
Because
I make lots of silly
it's
pictures.
good stuff. Yeah. And like I totally believe what I say because we're going to be working on a book together, and really excited to what
I'm
develops
super
between
excited.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been referring to you as my partner in crime, so that's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not really calling myself a criminal mastermind because I'd screw up, but
I think you are though.
I might be. That could just all be an act.
It's that's how Carol from Walking Dead fooled everybody. She'd make cookies and be super friendly, and meanwhile she's asking you to look at the flowers, and then it's all downhill from there.
Just look at the flowers. That's all I'm saying. Just look at the
Just look
flowers,
at the
Pete.
flowers.
Just look at the flowers.
But thank you everybody for coming and joining the chat. It's great to see all new names that haven't been here for a little bit. Give this video a like, of course, if you haven't already subscribed. And you're watching this later or whatever, please subscribe. Always trying to grow my channel. Yeah, all that good stuff. I'm past 1K, but I'm far from 4,000 watch hours. It probably won't be until next year that I get that. Then I can apply for partnership again. Then have super chats and different things, different functions on YouTube. Be nice to get to there. Yeah.
That'll work. I'm
It's
all
a
for it.
race. But yeah, be here again tomorrow, 4 o'clock in the Eastern time zone. We'll be talking about something or other, whatever is
Yeah, we'll come up with
entertaining.
something. I'll make something up that's
Yeah,
annoying. I'm good at
yeah.
that. Very good at that.
We'll talk about cats, I'm sure.
I'm sure cats will definitely come up because I guarantee I got two that won't leave me alone at some point. It's like as soon as I sit down at this, as soon as I sit down here to draw, yeah, they're here.
Yeah.
They're just like,
But yeah.
oh, you need to work. Oh, oh, oh.
Oh wait. I noticed some comments I didn't see before. Okay, so Christopher C. They always promise to go longer next time. Yeah. Sorry about that. I do want to do longer streams. The What's Its Name was a great read. I think maybe talking about Blade Immortal. That Gumroad
Oh,
book.
Blade
I can't
Immortal.
remember the
That,
name.
that was so good.
Gumroad book. I can't remember the name. I'm not sure what he's trying to think of. If you remember it later, you can always drop it as a comment in the video.
I have a book on Gumroad.
Itching to sell out. Yeah, I have a Gumroad. I think I got like one video that's on my channel already there or something or other. I want to do some digital content, and I have something in mind, a specific comic I'll be doing there. Eventually, when my schedule clears up, like everything else. But yeah, thanks again for everybody watching. Thanks for joining. Like the video. Oh, also, like people, YouTube has disappeared the thumbs down count. The thumbs down dislike is still there, but people can't see the number. So that's a thing. I think it's a step in the right direction. People are iffy about it, but
I don't care.
I like it. Yeah.
I mean, if people want to dislike a video that I'm doing because I'm on it, good. I offended you, and I'm happy about that. I don't know what I did, but I should do it again.
Yeah. It all, weirdly enough, likes or dislikes, it all works in your favor with the algorithms. So there's that. Christopher C said, yeah, that book, Blade Immortal, I guess he was talking about. Yeah, thank you all for watching. It's great to see so many people watching. I think this is a good time to stream as opposed to my randomness that I usually pop up whenever. So yeah, we'll keep it at 4. It's a good time.
Sounds good. I like it. All right, we'll see you.